Good morning, guys. MWUSA Season 5, Episode 143. It is Monday morning, and it is time to go to work. Just leaving the neighborhood right now. Nobody's out. No one's doing anything. Usually people are walking their dogs this early in the morning, but I see nobody. And today looks like it's going to be a pretty nice day. Right now it is 62 degrees outside. Sunny, clear skies. Today's high is only going to be 74, so really nice day. So today's plan, this morning I have two meetings, one of them with the director regarding a possibility of maybe some software that we want to use that may not be safe. So I'll be making the call on that. And then I have another meeting with a group regarding their vulnerabilities. We'll head back to the desk for a few minutes. We'll head to the casino and see if we can bring in some cash today. And then we will be back at the office, have our team meeting, do some more work, back to the casino, and then back to the office. Pretty normal Monday with a few extra meetings sprinkled in. Yesterday was pretty good. I think we made about $700, so can't complain about that. And hoping today we can make $300 or $400, since we don't really have a lot of options, and we're only going to get maybe an hour or an hour and a half of playtime. So just looking to get in at the right time and have some good possibilities. So yeah, other than that, not really much going on. Finalizing stuff for our trip coming up here next Wednesday, I believe. That soon, yeah, it is next Wednesday. So getting ready for that, and we'll go from there. So all is good so far. Let's get to the office and let's make some money. I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back and just leaving the office. Get all the stuff plugged in here. My phone charging. Get the laptop plugged in as well, if I can find that cord. And good. So took care of my couple meetings that I had. That's all good. Ended up working out really well. I think I looked pretty good actually in the meetings. So that helps in front of the director always. Also played some online stuff late last night and into this morning, and even at my desk for a few minutes at work. And I actually made a mistake this morning, which cost me about $700. And it looked like when the play was over, I was going to end up down about $700. Just a stupid mistake, careless. And I ended up getting lucky and winning an extra almost 800, or more than that, like almost 940. At the end there, and actually ended up ahead a couple $100. So very lucky. Really, I really screwed it up this morning, but going forward, I'll do a better job. I won't make that mistake again. It was actually a very simple mistake. I had made a change and then come back in and didn't realize that it reset, and I was actually betting 5 times as much as I thought I was betting. So, and that went on for a little while before I realized it. Anyway, right now we are heading to the casino. 66 degrees outside. We have cloudy skies, like a beautiful sky though, like the beginning of The Simpsons with those big fluffy beautiful clouds, dark blue sky, very nice sky. And we're heading to the casino. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Should be in and out of there relatively quickly. Probably take a lap and then order food and then head back to the office. So, there's probably, I don't know, let me just count here, bear with me, how many machines are beatable in this place now, and some of them are minor, they're not good ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then go over here, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 21, 22, 23 okay machines, and then you have 4, 7, 13 not so great machines that you're never going to find anything on, and then you're going to have another 6 that it would be like a miracle to find something on. So it sounds like a lot of machines, but you can pretty much cover it in 15 minutes at the most, and most of the time you're going to find very little. You're just hoping for 1 or 2 good plays that aren't $5 wins to try to save your day. So now, let me just say, the place I was at yesterday has a lot more machines, and I don't want to count all those in my head right now because you'd be bored sitting there. But however, you find actually less there because there are so many more people playing there. The only difference is I can play blackjack there and I can play poker there, where this place has neither. So that's the benefit of all that extra driving, which is just wearing me down. But anyway, all right, that's where we are right now, on my way to the casino, and I'll be back to update you. All right, guys, let me tell you about this movie I watched. On my way home, I started watching this movie. It was called The Time Machine, 1960 movie. I watched it on YouTube, and then I just finished it up on my way to this casino. And it was actually pretty good, a little far-fetched there toward the, 2/3 of the way. But interesting, kind of cool, kind of fun movie. So if you get a chance, watch it. It's about an hour and 45 minutes long. Very interesting. Starts off as a guy in December 31st, 1899, and he invents a time machine, and then, the travel that he did with the time machine. So we'll just keep it at that. So anyway, just pulling into this casino, and I'll be back to update you. Alright, guys, I'm back. It's pretty dead in there, on top of not having a lot of possible machines. Walked around for a long time, finally found a play, played it, and I won, I believe, something like 30 cents or something, 50 cents, something like that. Walked around, couldn't find anything else, was getting ready to grab my food. Finally found a play, played that one, and that brought me up to plus 198. Grabbed my food. I actually got chicken tenders today. I don't know, man. I know for a fact that I need to redo my entire diet and just bring my own food with me everywhere and not care if something is free or not. Just bring my own stuff because everything's not that good. But anyway, ended up getting that, left the fries for the waitress. I just basically leave it at the bar and they give it to her. And then heading out. Had a couple messages in there from work, took care of those, and it's still extremely early. I'm going to get to the office very early. And like my team probably still won't, well, they would have probably just left for lunch when I get back. So ended the session ahead, 198. Now I'm thinking, once I get my work done for the day, I'm going to have about an hour before my meeting. I need to start working on a rental car for the trip. And then Wednesday, I'm going to see my friend who's going on the trip with us. I'll help him book his as well. And should be good. So I just got a message about a play that I was doing with someone else and made about 175 on that one. So that's good. Right now, let's head back to the office, get all the work stuff done, get that out of the way, and then I like to look at like my goals and bills and just have ideas and stuff every day because I move a lot of money around, online stuff and all these other things going on, and I like to know exactly when something is expected to come in, and then I use it to pay for something else, and then keep rotating the money and all that. So we'll do that also. So back to the office, we'll get our work done, we'll get the car booked for our trip, we'll look over bills and things that we need to get taken care of, and then we'll do our team meeting and shortly after that, we'll head back out to the casino. So far so good. I'll be back. Okay, guys, I am back. 3:30 p.m. Just heading out, and I got our team meeting done. All that's good, and I got my car scheduled for our trip. So that's good. We're all done for the trip. Got the hotel, got the flight, got the car. Everything is also actually not a hotel; it's a house with a pool. So we're all set. Kids should be happy. Everyone should be happy. What else? I was going to tell you about something else that was going on. Tomorrow is going to be a normal day, except I'm going to have a late meeting tomorrow with the team that's going to be working with us for the penetration testing for next year, for this, the end of this year. So we'll have that meeting. So I'll be leaving the office a lot later tomorrow, unfortunately. So I should still get a second session in tomorrow, but I'm not sure. Not 100%. So anyway, right now we are heading back to the casino. 74 degrees, still beautiful, fluffy clouds in the sky. Can't complain about anything right now. And I always say I could complain, but nobody cares. So we're heading out to the casino, and I'll come back and update you, hopefully with some good news. All right, guys, I am back. Just leaving. The guard at the door was Sergeant Schultz, if you know who that is, from Hogan's Heroes. I said, "Have a good one." He said, "Okie doke, man." He looks exactly like him. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, he God rest his soul. He looks exactly like him. Pretty darn dead in there. I mean, obviously it wasn't too unexpected that would be the case, but yeah, pretty much nothing in there. Took a full lap, didn't find anything, came back around, found a machine, played that for about 4 spins, hit that, walked away, and that was it. I mean, that's all there was to do. So with that, it was $1.20 a spin. Ended up paying me $26, something. Yeah, $26, and that was it. So, what are you gonna do? At this point, I do have some research to do, and I'm getting the dates finalized for Vegas. It looks like most likely the 15th to the 20th of July. We will be landing in Los Angeles. So, anyone in Los Angeles want to say hello? That would be cool. But other than that, I probably won't even play there. I guess I can't really help it because if there's something nearby, I'll probably go swing by and take a look. I'll be there for a meeting, and then we'll head to Vegas. We'll drive to Vegas, and we'll be playing there. So, my play has changed dramatically now, so that my play in Vegas is totally different than what it used to be before. Different kinds of games, whole different things. So, and I like it. I do. It's a lot easier. It's not as saturated yet, so got to take advantage of it as much as I can before things get too bad. And yeah, I mean, that's really it. We can do some segments. I saw the waitress in there, who I left the fries for earlier. She thanked me for that. That was her lunch. Had those chicken strips. They were all right. They're damn dry, though, man. They're so dry. And I asked for some extra honey mustard, and the lady said it's 27 cents for each of them. I said, okay, I'll get it next time. All right, so I get like a $15 a week voucher, and the chicken strips are $13.99 after tax and everything. So I can get 4 of them, right? So why don't you just hand them to me? It's free anyway. Next time I'm going to get 4 of them and have her charge me 4 cents. See what she says. Unbelievable. So actually, it's probably 25 cents, and there's no tax if you use your comp. So I could probably get 4 extra. So next time, I'm going to try to remember for next time. We're going to get 6 of the sauce, and then she'll be happy that we paid for them with the free stuff that they gave us anyway. So crazy. I'll give those chicken strips a 9. They weren't terrible. They weren't like overly greasy and stuff. And by the time I paid for it, she already had it up. She heard me say what I wanted, and she'd already just finished taking them out of the fryer. So I got them within a minute of ordering, so that was good. And what did you tip today, MW? No tables, no tip. That's my new thing. No tables, no tip. Tables, still no tip. Poker, maybe a tip, a small tip. I only gave her the tip. Anyway, so no tips today. And what did you learn today, MW? Actually, some work stuff, not related to this. Did a little bit of research on what I'm going to be doing on my trip and found some interesting information out. But other than that, nothing really too much. So anyway, I think we'll call it a day. And I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow, which is Tuesday. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com. mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.